things that she's saying to us that we're not really listening. Because, when Karimo is ranting, we need to actively listen. There is a difference between passive listening and active listening. When you are listening actively, you will pick out the real, serious points. She said, the DNA. When they asked her about DNA, she said, "Eni abalaba ni baba." That's baba ni babanje. She has already said it. That baba has a right to ask for DNA. And so nobody, and that's what we've been saying too. And that's her position. This is the same person that came out initially. She even said she would sue somebody for 300 million. He did not stop talking about DNA. She was the same person that was harassing Baba. That was his right. He doesn't have a right to ask about anything. But she said something. She said she also has children. And that her own children, her husband is not asking for DNA because her children are confirmed. That's a statement. What does she mean by my own children are confirmed? This is a girl that said she was called that her sister was pregnant, and then the following week she was called that her sister had delivered. That also speaks volumes. Why were they hiding everything from her? Because they know that she will speak out. I don't believe that she has the full story. I know she knows that something terribly went wrong. They may not have carried her along in depth. And that's my own opinion. But she's definitely an accomplice because she knows that they did something wrong and she was trying to help them cover it. But she may not have the true position. She may not have all the story. Then another thing that I also feel that may have happened there, she said something about the broken neck that did not feature in the autopsy. Dr. Oluloloyo has said something about that broken neck, that there was a laceration, and that's why his neck was broken into that direction. And that she was looking out for it in the autopsy, but it did not say anything about that broken neck. In the autopsy they said, and his neck was bent, his legs were bent. They didn't say broken, but she said broken. So, this girl is, she just came to confirm some things in court, as far as I'm concerned. I may be wrong.
It's of list. Yeah, sorry. I'm not supposed to interject, but I just want to ask you one question.
Okay, go on.
And the question is, do you think Karimo will testify in the criminal court against her sister?
Well, the way she's acting now, she might not want to testify in court.
So, of what advantage is everything we want to do? If she needs to say to us, if she cannot testify in the court of law against her sister, number one. Number two, if she can deny everything she said before on TikTok platform, how sure are we that anything she's gonna say, she can't deny them in the next 1 month?
Well, she's like the English weather. She can change. She can decide. No, she can change at any time. What I'm saying is that, look, the way that girl is, there is this saying that hell had no fury like a woman scorned. She's a woman that is angry. She's a woman that feels used and dumped. She's a woman that feels like she's ready to go the whole length to destroy everything. Because if a woman can come out, she only has one sister, if she can come out and say that, look, I don't have a sibling, I don't want to have anything to do with my sister, and she's denying everything in the full glare of the whole world, she can do and undo. And do you know that immediately she left that live yesterday, she went to her own live and she was telling people that, look, all she's focused on is how to reach Baba. That she wants to beg him on video call. She'll be on her knees and she'll not stand up until Baba tells her to stand up. That's the one that is bothering her. See, she knows the damage that she caused Baba Loba, and she knows that damage she caused is haunting her. She's not at peace. She's just fine. She's looking for her own peace. So she's not looking for anything for anybody. She's looking for her own peace. Because you see, even when she was being questioned, she kept saying that, look, I came to clear myself about the Baba angle. And when they were even asking her more questions, you will see that she really doesn't have any reason to be on Baba and try to malign his character the way she did.
Okay.
What did Baba say to you? She said, Yalolade said something. Did Baba say?
Has anybody seen those anti-justice talking about what happened here? Mr. President, has anybody here seen the anti-justice, those people on TikTok, those anti-justice on TikTok? Have you seen them talking about what happened yesterday?
No.
Okay, I'll give you a clip. Go and check around with that.
Okay.
Nobody has seen them talking about what happened yesterday. And okay.
No. See, what happened yesterday with Karimo? To them, they were abusing her on Osha's platform because I landed there somewhat on another phone, and they were really cursing her and making fun of her that now she has been disgraced. She thought she was coming to help us. Now we have disgraced her. Because by the time everyone started cursing her out, they were also cursing her on their own side. They were not supporting her. The other people were having fun. They didn't even want to discuss it. That's Temi's platform. But on Osha's platform, where they were playing the live, they were cursing her. That one, I saw that one, but I didn't see what they were saying on Temi's platform or MFM platform. I don't know what they were saying there. But what I'm saying is that I'm not defending this girl because I know that she came out to lie. She came to distract. She knows that we have the family court today. She can never convince me that she didn't know that there is a family court today. She can never convince me that she's not aware that the corona is tomorrow. But every time something is coming up, she comes out to try to distract. But even in her distraction, that's what I'm saying, even in her distraction, she brought out some cogent points that I feel that even though I don't expect her to come out and say I'm guilty or I know exactly what killed Mohbad. She won't say that because that would mean that she's actually pleading guilty online. She won't do that. But she's saying that, look, she herself has been deceived. If she's telling us that she has been deceived, it means that we are right to say that Wunmi has not told us what killed Mohbad. We are saying that all that story about the nurse came to inject him, even the time that she said she called and that she found out that Mohbad had died, and the time that she called, that she was talking about when they said Mohbad was sleeping on Tuesday, which is a lie because it was Monday she said before. She said she called around 9 a.m. in America, and that was like 2-3 p.m. in Nigeria. And nobody told her that Mohbad was sick. They only told her that Mohbad was sleeping, which is a lie. That was after they said the nurse had arrived. So who did the nurse go to treat? Every time the nurse comes up, she's angry, she's apprehensive, she's restive, she's just confused. She wants to come out and speak. Because she's thinking that something will be discovered that will bring her down. So really, she's looking for how to remove herself from the case. That's what I see in her jumping out every time. Mohbad is haunting her, and she will eventually talk. Do I see that girl? She's going to speak very soon. Even if she doesn't speak on any other person's platform, she's going to give more details on her own platform because everybody was saying, go to your platform, She did. I didn't stay there because, then later I heard she came to Madam Jokem's platform. I was there, but I left for a bit. So I think it was when I wasn't there that she came and she spoke again. But the first time she came to Madam Jokem's platform, I was there. And they told her the truth. The same thing Madam Jokem told her tonight is what she told her that same time, that look, you have caused a lot of damage. You destroyed this case yourself. You are the one that came up with all these evil narratives. It was said to her directly. And she wasn't really happy that day she left, but she was advised, go back to Daddy Freeze and go and undo what you did. If you're not going to go to that kind of big platform where you went to spread that bad news, then you're not ready to really make things right. And you need to apologize. You begged Baba for 3 hours. Begged which Baba? And now you're coming out to say Baba didn't say a word. Baba didn't say a word to you, but you kept claiming you spoke to Baba. You begged him. People should help you ask, what did Mohbad do to his father? That the father hated him so much. You said so many things as if you actually had a conversation with this man, but you didn't. So she needs to go back to where she caused this havoc and go and right her wrongs. If she's not going to do that, then she's not really ready to speak. But me, I know that it's Mohbad that is pushing her. According to her timing, her call came after Mohbad had died. They all knew that Mohbad died on Monday. She came to Nigeria maybe on the day Mohbad was buried or the next day. If you're coming to Nigeria from anywhere that has a time zone of at least 6 hours, it will take you 2 days. It means that she left America maybe on the 12th.
She left America on Tuesday. If not, maybe she's in Nigeria, but she's not in Nigeria. That means it was on Monday. Is America flight 2 hours, 3 hours? It's not more than 12 hours. So what's she saying?
So if maybe she left on Monday, because this, there is this thing that I believe that Mohbad died on Monday. I believe that Mohbad died on Monday, and immediately he died, they set out, and so they were already in
I believe Mohbad's words on that.
Yeah,
she said it twice. That wasn't a mistake.
And then when they asked Karimo, how did she know that Mohbad had died? She said it wasn't even me that told her; it was somebody else that told her. Who told her? It will still be the same Yatunde now. The same Yatunde that she said she gave the phone to. That gave the phone to Baba to speak to her. So really, her story is pointing us in the direction that, look, Mohbad died on Monday. Mohbad, what did the nurse go to treat? She even gave us hints about the nurse, because for me, she's already told me that the nurse didn't go to treat a living Mohbad. The nurse went to go and treat a dead Mohbad. What did he go to do? What did she go to do there? The nurse needs to come out and speak. What did she go to do there? And then, I said it on Madam Jokem's platform. I had sent somebody in Nigeria to help me check the distance between Royal Pine Estate and Kuramed Hospital. Do you know that it's a 1-minute drive from Royal Pine Estate to Kuramed Hospital? On a Monday, or on a Tuesday, when people were at work, that road was free. 1 minute is a 350-meter distance. If you are standing in front of Royal Pine Estate Gate, you will be seeing Kuramed Hospital signboard. You will be seeing the hospital ahead of you. When did they remove Mohbad from the car? When did they put him on Okada? All the people walking around the place, the Okadas moving up and down, because actually Okadas are operating in that axis. It's off the express. So all the Okadas moving up and down, they will now see somebody moving. They are now carrying a 6-footer body out of a car onto an Okada, and nobody will video it, nobody will notice them, nobody will see anything. And then they now say it took them 10 minutes. Even if they were walking, they could have even backed Mohbad from Royal Pine Estate Gate to that hospital. If in actual fact they were rushing into the hospital, they did not need to run to any driver, any neighbor to carry them. And that's why I believe those who said that they can never left their compound. They did all that videoing and everything for show. They didn't really take it. They took him to the hospital for confirmation of his death, not that they didn't know he was already dead in the house. So Mohbad died in the house. The hospital is a minute away. Yet they waited for a nurse that was coming. I also said something on Madam Jokem's platform, and that's my belief. That nurse is a criminal. That nurse is complicit. That nurse coming from Cotonou, and they had to wait for her, is one of these nurses that treats criminals, that treats gunshot wounds of armed robbers and all those kind of things. She has a job. They use her for different criminal activities, because that's why they waited. If the hospital was just a minute away from your house, and a 4-minute walk, a 1-minute drive, then it means that you deliberately waited for that nurse to come and do something to that body in that house. So that nurse needs to come out. And really, I don't want Karimo to distract. For me, I'm back to that nurse. That nurse should come and tell us what she did. Her mother brought her out and said, I took my child to the police station. Why is the mother not taking her to the court? Why is the mother silent? The mother needs to speak up, because her child is going down. Her child is a criminal. She doesn't know her own child. That child has been working with criminals all her life, and her mother probably doesn't know. Her father is dead. Her uncle is the one coming out and posing as her father. No problem. But that nurse, we are not going to take our attention away from that nurse. I don't want us to spend too much time on Karimo, because Karimo came to distract us. That we're talking about the nurse. When the nurse gets there, she'll tell us exactly. Look, Prime Boy has been coming out to say, look, I didn't hit Mohbad. Police said Prime Boy did not hit Mohbad. Why is the nurse not coming out to say, I gave him a tetanus injection, I gave him antibiotic, and I gave paracetamol. Why is she quiet? Now they have come out to tell us, oh, there was Benadryl in his body, there was acetaminophen in his body, there was, caffeine. Why is she not coming out to say, this is what I gave? Because the only reason why they've not been able to hold Prime Boy down completely is because he has been speaking. And this nurse is keeping quiet because she's a criminal. And she needs to come out, and whoever is shielding her, because now we're dragging the nurse. The anti-justice are not dragging the nurse. Unfortunately for them, they brought out the photograph of the nurse. Maybe they've been told that, maybe you shouldn't have brought it out, because that's the dummy that was sold to them. That is the nurse, When they now brought out the nurse, they must have been checked, because they are no longer dragging the nurse. They're not dragging the nurse. They left us, they said, okay, with nurse, no one dragging. Listen, if you want to come and drag nurse, why are they not dragging the nurse? Maybe they say it's nurse that injected him. So really, let's not lose focus on that nurse. Tomorrow is the court. That nurse must come out. And today she's supposed to go and sign in the police station. So the people that are looking for her or looking for her address, they should track her to that police station. Karimo has something to do with that nurse. The nurse is a criminal. She's a criminal nurse. We know their type. She's a criminal nurse. Those people that will go and be treating criminals in their homes, because they know that if they go to police station, they will ask them for police report. And that's why they had to wait for her for 24 good hours before she could come. So please, let's not lose focus and let's not take too much time. I don't believe Karimo. I'm not supporting Karimo. I can never believe whatever Karimo has to say. Karimo came to distract us. All her stories are not telling, but one thing is sure. She came to confirm some of her stories. She said, we are already talking about what happened. And so that alone is enough validation for me. So thank you for listening, everyone on the panel. Naimuli is here. Naimuli, please, when you're asking questions, can you please go straight to your question? Your preamble is too much. That's why they keep attacking you. You're my president.
I use her words. That's why.
I know. But see, people, when you're interrogating somebody and you want to use their words, you must be as brief as possible. Because if you're going into details the way you do, which you are correct, you may not be able to get the answer, because before you could even ask your question, she was already interjecting you. And I noticed that you like to lay what do you call it? Like you want to lay a background to your question, but it's not everybody that has the capacity, the mental capacity to comprehend it like that. So maybe sometimes you just ask them directly. You said this, and then when they start asking questions, you can go back to the preamble. So that's the only thing that I think I have about